Hello, friends. Welcome to today's football prediction on Betkraft. Okay, it's another Friday morning, a wonderful Friday morning, and normally we have games going on across the globe. And today we come again with some of these games that we look into and brought forth for you after making our in-depth analysis on these very games. And today we have all about just club games, and we do not have any of those European Championship matches going on there on break at the moment, but we do have some games to make up for our tickets today. So in a short while we'll be looking at these matches one after the other, but I want to also use the opportunity to ask those of us who are coming across our channel for the first time, who are yet to subscribe, to kindly hit the subscription button down there so that you do not miss out on our subsequent games that will be coming up on this channel on a daily basis. Alright, get to instead, let's head to the business of the day, and today we're starting with the very first game, and it is in Norway, first division, where we have Sandefjord who will be up against Rosenborg. Okay, and as usual, we'll take a look at the recent games, how they fared in recent encounters, and also take a look at their how the performances from the home and away perspective, and then we'll be able to come up with a verdict for that very encounter. So for this very one, Sandefjord have been able to achieve 2 wins in the past 6 encounters. They also had 4 losses. And on the side, Rosenborg have managed 2 wins, 3 losses, as well as 1 draw in the past 6 encounters that they had so far. So when you take a look at how they fared from home and away perspective, you see that Salzburg home side in the past 10 home games have been able to achieve 2 wins in the past 10 home games, 1 draw, as well as 7 losses in the past 10 home encounters. Alright, it goes to show that they're not really performing very well. They do poorly, even play from home. And the away side, Rosenborg have been able to win 3 matches from away, and they've also had 1 draw, as well as 6 losses in the past 10 away games that they have so far. Right, and when we take a look at how they fared from head-to-head perspective, you could see that it is actually Salzburg that have seen the upper hand in the last 3 encounters that both sides met. We saw Salzburg defeating them 3-2, and also from away defeating them again from away by 3 goals to 0. That was last year June, and we also saw them defeating Rosenborg from home. That was in October last year by 5 goals to 2. So it goes to show also that this very tie is also producing a lot of goals, and we do expect to see an over 2.5 in this very encounter. It is a minimum of 3 goals. That's what we expect in this very game. And that will take us to the next game for today, and that is in Egypt Premier League, where we have Ahly, the best side in Africa, coming up against the Pyramids. Alright, Pyramids is a very strong team too. They've shown that they're capable of winning matches for a long run, and we've seen for Ahly in the past 6, they've been able to win all the 6 games as well, and also Pyramid on the other hand have also won all the 6 games that they played so far. That it tells you how strong these 2 teams are. And when we look at how they fared from home and away perspective, you could also see that Ahly, the home side, have been able to achieve 9 wins in the past 10 home games. Alright, and they've had just 1 draw in the past 10 home games that they have so far. To tell you that they're doing very well. That draw came in the match against the MP, where they played out a 2-2 draw. But the rest have always seen Ahly being victorious on all those other 9 games. And Pyramid on the other hand have also won 9 games out of the past 10 encounters from away. And they also had just 1 loss, which came in the Champions League match, where they played after 3-0 loss to TP Mazembe. But they've been doing very well domestically, because they have won all the 9 games that they played from away. It goes to show that it's a very strong side, and this is going to be a very tough call to make, to decide who comes out with the 3 points in this very encounter. Alright, but when we look at the last time both teams met, it was Pyramid that had the upper hand last time they met. That was in July. They played out a 3-0 victory against Ahly. Prior to that, Ahly playing from home also defeated this side 3 goals. So in this very encounter, we do expect Ahly, that is the best side in Africa at the moment, and we do expect the home side Ahly to win in this very game. Alright, it is the home side to win outrightly. That's our verdict for this very game. Home win, as we will predict. And that takes us to the next. And next is in Iceland, where we have IR Reykjavik coming up against the Grindavik. And Reykjavik in the past 6 have been able to achieve 3 wins. They've also had 2 draws as well as 1 loss in the past 6 games that they have so far. And their away side, on the other hand, Grandvik have managed to achieve 4 wins. They've also had 1 loss as well as 1 draw in the past 6 games that they have so far. So when you take a look at how both sides fared from home and away perspective, you can also see that the home side have managed 4 wins in the past 10 home games. They've also had 3 losses as well as 3 draws. And their away side, on the other hand, Grandvik have managed to achieve 5 wins from away. They've also had 2 losses as well as 3 draws in the past 10 away games. All right, what you've mentioned is the fact that for Grandvik, they've been able to produce high scoring encounters on 7 occasions out of 10. They've been able to see over 2.5 7 times out of the past 10 away games. And also the home side have also produced over 2.5 on 7 occasions out of the past 10 home games. It goes to show that goal scoring is actually quite predominant in these encounters. So we do expect to see an over 2.5 in this one, a minimum of 3 goals appearing in this very encounter. 3 goals that are valid for that very game, over 2.5. That's it. And that takes us to the next game for the day, and it is in Ireland First Division, where we have Cork City who will be up against the Harps, right? Like we usually do in the recent games for the home side. We see that Cork City have been able to achieve 4 victories out of the past 6 games that they had. Also had 1 draw as well as 1 loss in the past recent 6 games. And Harps, on the other hand, have managed to achieve just 1 win, and they've also had 4 draws as well as 1 loss in the past 6 encounters. And when you take a look at how both sides have fared from home and away perspective, you could see that from the home side, Cork City have been able to they've been fairly well at the moment, seeing that they've been able to achieve 7 victories in the past 10 home games. They've also had 2 draws. They've also had 3 draws. They've not lost any match in the past 10 home games that they have so far. It goes to show how strong these guys are, seeing that out of the 10 games that they played from home, none of them have resulted to a loss. And the away side, on the other hand, Harps have managed to achieve 3 victories from away. They've also had 1 draw as well as 6 losses playing from away. Alright, it goes to show that it is the home side that is much more fancy to rise to the occasion. Seeing that last time both teams met, which was in April this year, we saw Cork City defeating this side by 2-0 from away. So we do expect to see a repeat of this very fate, the home side, Cork City, to rise to the occasion once again to win out shortly in this very encounter. It is the home side to win. That's all valid for that very encounter. And that will take us to the next game, which happens to be the last for the day. And it is in Ireland First Division, where we have Athlone Town who will be up against Longford Town. Alright, and Athlone Town, the home side, have been able to manage 3 wins in the past 6 encounters. They've also had 2 draws as well as 1 loss. And Longford, on the other hand, have managed just 1 win. They've also had 2 draws as well as 3 losses in the past 6 encounters. And when you look at how both sides are fared from home and away perspective, you can also see that Athlone Town, the home side, have managed to achieve 7 victories again from home, right? And they've also had 3 draws. They've not lost any single match in the past 10 home games, and it goes to show that playing from home, these sides are doing quite well. And when you look at their away side, on the other hand, Longford Town have managed just 1 win in the past 10 away games. They've also had 3 draws as well as 6 losses in the past 10 away games that they had so far. It tells you that it is only 10% of their past 10 away games that they're able to manage to win, and it shows that with home side, Athlone Town is actually having the upper hand in this one. The last 2 times both teams met, saw them playing out a draw. We saw them playing a 3-3 draw, and also followed by a 1-1 draw. So we do expect the home side either to win or draw in this very game, but also having under 3.5 scoreline. That's our value for that very game. Home win or draw plus under 3.5. That's our verdict. And that brings our predictions on Betkraft today to conclusion. I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope to get goals green. And I also want to remember to advise to play responsibly. Do not play with all you have. Remember to play with what you can afford to lose. It is only a football game, and it can happen. That being said, tomorrow is another day, and we're going to come up with our predictions. Tomorrow is supposed to be a big day, Saturday, and and I want you to keep it thick to us, and hopefully we'll make it, and we'll have a big day tomorrow. All right.